Welcome to the design part of Group 10's project on returning the Canal Basin to Oxford. On the screen you can see various words in the diagram that relate to the word design. These words are what we focused on when trying to decide what we were going to do with the Canal Basin space. Jane Jacobs is what is driving us to return the Canal Basin to Oxford city centre. Born 1916 and died 2006, as previously mentioned in our initial presentation, she came to our attention as she saw cities as integrated systems that had their own logic and dynamism, which would change over time according to how they were used. This is very relevant to our work, as we are changing the use of a space by returning the Canal Basin to Oxford city centre. Our site plan contained a variety of different ideas. Key issues to focus on were water tightness, the safe access around the marina, and keeping environmental impacts to a minimum. From our site plan, we decided to look at other proposed canal basin spaces, including Aylesbury Town Centre development, as well as a Chichester Canal Basin, a new elite central canal. We found it interesting how each potential canal basin space was drawn in a different way. This then led us to start our design brief. The screen currently shows our design brief. Our key points to focus on were function, our target audience, ergonomics, context, aims, features and issues. For function, our main concern was to provide a basin or marina suitable for mooring of residential and recreational boats, whilst ensuring the needs for tranquil space for the community. For our target audience, we decided to focus on people of all ages, male and female, all ethnicities and abilities, for they are all to feel welcome to the basin, whilst having a key focus on attracting boaters that will probably potentially moor at the new basin, and the younger student population that flock to Oxford each year. For ergonomics, we had far more to think about. For example, the design specifications. Specifications we had to address in particular were that the height of the towpath edge to be level with the average boat, and to ensure steps to and from the basin aren't steep to best accommodate to the elders of the community. Similarly, ramps for wheelchair access should not be too steep, as this gradient can cause strain and difficulty for users. Handrails along the ramp and stairway is essential, and seating provided must be an average human height and provide proper back support at a relaxed angle. For context, we had to make sure that the context of the basin space should complement the surrounding area and fit the mould of the city. This suggests that brickwork and any additional features should not appear too modern and abstract, as they would not fit in with the general feel of the city of Oxford. Aims. Our aims were to provide a sustainable space for people to moor and tend to their boats, and in the process not disrupt the original setting of the immediate surroundings or the natural environment. The end aim was to provide the community with a safe and tranquil space in the heart of the town. Our next focal point was features. For this we had to allow that there was space allocated for benches and tables that should be included along with shelter from the weather. Rubber rings, life jackets, amongst other necessary emergency equipment, must be on site with clear signage as to how to use in case of emergency. Issues that arose in our design brief were that the immediate environmental issues faced would be the cutting of the trees where the car park wall once was in order to allow for an entrance to the new basin. The wood could possibly be incorporated in the features of the basin, for example wood benches for tables. The cutting down of these trees will result in habitat loss for small groups of wildlife, which would be a travesty in the city centre. This screen shows a drawing done by a group member showing the link between the canal and the canal basin. This is another hand drawing from a group member, showing how we feel the canal basin would look in the space from a bird's eye view.
We decided that it would be a good idea to return the car park to its original form of a canal basin. There were many reasons for this, such as the aim to revitalise the space for a better use in the form of boat mooring, improve the aesthetics of the area, and making sure the space was keeping with the heritage of Oxford as a city.
To conclude, Group 10 would like to return the Canal Basin to Oxford city centre, as we feel it would have many positive effects on the city. An example is providing the population with an inclusive and shared space, as well as a much needed green space. We feel this would increase the feeling of community amongst the people of Oxford and provide a key site for tranquility. The one negative effect on the city, we believe, was the removal of trees from the backside of the car park that backs onto the canal, as we believe removing these trees may destroy habitats. To combat this, we propose that the wood from the cut down trees would be used within the canal basin to produce seating and wheelchair ramps to ease access.